Temperatures are A-OK.
The rest of tonight, temperatures will stay around the mid-60s, so don't expect a very cool night across the region. Now tomorrow, we'll see a warm-up. Could be the hottest day of the week. 70 right now in Altoona and Johnstown. 68 degrees in State College. Your morning drive, 61 degrees. By lunchtime, we're in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies. Going home tomorrow night, we're in the low to mid 80s across the region under partly sunny skies. Now, as the day moves along tomorrow, clouds will increase, and that could mean some rain in the forecast. We'll tell you about that, along with my complete Storm Tracker 5-day outlook coming up in just a couple of minutes. Luke,
you just know there's going to be a change when the weather's
like
this.
five nice days in a row is about as long as we can stretch and march in. We've got some big changes on the way.
Okay, Don, we'll check back with you. Thanks a lot. The NCAA champs have been crowned, and the celebration continues.
Luke, we're here at Cobra's Bar in Altoona. I'll tell you what, we found some Kentucky fans. We'll have much more coming up.
I think you found a lot of Kentucky fans over there, Jeff. Thanks a lot. Also ahead, the ABCs of getting your Z's. The importance of a good night's sleep coming up in Healthcast. And up next, how did a trip to the dentist end up before the Supreme Court?
You're watching 10 News at 11. Live, local, late breaking with Luke Michaels, Gabrielle DeRose, and Skylink 10.
Bob, you're restocking housewares. Surely you're on register 8, you in the yellow. You know what to do.
We're rolling back prices all over the store to save you even more. Always low prices, always Walmart.
Learning is always in season, and summer sessions at Penn State Altoona give you a jump start on earning college credits. Whatever your age or situation, summer sessions offer you a great variety of day and evening classes. Call Penn State Altoona for details or to register by mail.
Comedy to heat up your night tomorrow.
Hi, welcome to Tool Time.
Tim's show gets a new
Producer! We don't need a producer. I run the show.
Oh, I'll be running the show.
This little red-headed little...
See Tim get mad. Oh. See Tim go through roof. See Tim's wife get even.
Little red-headed thing about this big.
Yeah.
I can take her.
Home Improvement.
Tomorrow at 7.
Did you know a baby is born with a birth defect every 3.5 minutes? You can help fight birth defects. Join me, Luke Michaels, for Walk America, Sunday, April 26th. For more information or to register, call the numbers on your screen. Once again, weather has turned another community upside down. This time, it's St. Peter, Minnesota. Powerful twisters ripped through the town Sunday, killing a 6-year-old boy, an elderly man, and injuring 36 people. Hundreds of structures were damaged, and rural phones outside St. Peter are down. Some 250 people were forced into temporary shelters. Good news for 22 respiratory workers at the Southern California hospital. They've been cleared of wrongdoing in a case in which a colleague claims he killed dozens of terminally ill patients. Other workers remain on paid leave while that probe continues. It was back to school in Jonesboro, Arkansas, the scene of last week's deadly shooting. Some students returned to Westside Middle School for the very first time. 4 girls and a teacher were shot to death in an ambush by 2 fellow students. Most of the day was spent counseling students. The 2 boys accused in the killings, a 13 and 11-year-old, are due in court come next month. Now, there was a shooting death at a North Carolina middle school today. 13-year-old girl shot herself in the school's bathroom. Police say they don't know why she did it. A crisis team was brought in to counsel the students. Parents feared the worst after news reports conveyed only that there had been a shooting there. Well, the Senate compromise has been reached on the tobacco industry. Among other things, it puts a $6.5 billion limit each year on the amount of damages tobacco companies could be forced to pay out because of lawsuits. The new Senate plan also gives the Food and Drug Administration broad authority to regulate nicotine products. The Supreme Court will be deciding whether a person infected with HIV but showing no AIDS symptoms is disabled. A dentist in Maine brought the case after being sued by a woman with HIV. He refused to treat her in his office. She says she's covered by federal law protecting the disabled. Time now for a look ahead to one of the headlines you'll see in this morning's Center Daily Times. Milesburg residents will meet tonight to discuss the demolition of the Milesburg Power Plant and the Cabin Hill Dam on Spring Creek. West Penn Power used the plant and the dam at one time to generate energy. We have certainly enjoyed a nice session of mild temperatures and warm weather the past few days or so, but like all good things, they must come to an end. Don Schwenneker's up next to tell us what we're in store for. We'll be right back.
You know Kelly. And Kelly knows sports. Now, watch Kelly Goodman 5 nights a week, only on 10 News. From Nagano to NASCAR. Penn State to Pittsburgh. Only Kelly Goodman gives you award-winning local coverage, showing you the people and the plays that define a champion, from small-town heroes to primetime players. Kelly Goodman, only on 10 News. Live, local, late breaking.
PEP is weight loss, maintenance, wellness, and prevention, the fun way.
I wouldn't consider PEP a diet at all. Just learning how to eat properly. You know?
It's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle change.
Yeah, it has changed.
For the better.
I don't have to be afraid to eat out at dining rooms or restaurants. I can choose and still lose, and I'm having a great time at it.
I mean, I never used to eat that much food, but now I eat a lot of food, and I still lose weight.
PEP works, and you'll love it.
The Quilted Northern Quilters.
First day? Yes, I'm really nervous.
Don't worry, doll. Just keep quilting.
Because that's what makes Quilted Northern so absorbent.
Absorbent? I thought it was quilted to be pretty.
It's quilted to create thousands of quilted places for moisture to go.
Not like those flat as a pancake sheets made down the street. All that absorbency leaves you feeling clean.
Nice job, dear.
Thanks.
Quilted Northern. Quilted to absorb.
Your health, your family, your station. Join Charlotte Ames for Healthcast. Weekdays on 10 News at 5 and 10 News at 11.
Doctor, what would be the best treatment for this illness?
From the common cold to more serious concerns, you'll learn about medical breakthroughs, new treatments, and tips to keep you and your family healthy.
What can parents do to help?
Learn how you can help your family every day with Healthcast and Charlotte Ames. Weekdays on 10 News at 5 and 10 News at 11. Live, local, late breaking. You're watching Storm Tracker 10 Weather with Don Schwenneker. Live, local, late breaking.
And welcome back to 10 News at 11 as we take a live look into downtown Johnstown. Kind of looking toward the Pascagoula Place down there, one of the buildings in downtown Johnstown by the parking garage we're seeing. Currently in Johnstown, look at these warm temperatures, 70 degrees right now. 70 degrees in Altoona as well. State College seeing 68 degrees. Let's check with our weather watchers tonight. We're hearing from Paul Jenna in Blandburg. That's in Cambria County. He had 68 degrees, 62 from Terry in Williamsburg, 70 degrees from Marion Township, Center County tonight. That was an easy evening temperature about 8 o'clock tonight. 65 from Gerald Schaefer in Bedford and 60 from the Bossier Lads in Punxsutawney. Would you like to be one of the few, the proud? Well, we are taking some weather watcher applications. If you're watching the 11 o'clock show and you want to be a weather watcher for the 11 o'clock or for the weekend shows, those are the two shows that we really need watchers for. Just put your name, address, phone number, and your county on a postcard and send it to Watchers. Real easy, Box 10, Altoona, PA, 16603. And you might just be one of the new weather watchers. We'll contact you by phone if you are selected. Let's check on the latest Storm Tracker Nationals radar picture at this hour. And look at this nasty line of showers right through the Midwest. That is headed our way. On the backside of it, some very cold air that will be working in. Temperatures by the end of the week almost 20 degrees colder from what we're seeing right now. Now, Storm Tracker satellite at this hour showing the clear skies up above. Clouds all around us. Heavier clouds off to the west will start to build in tomorrow, and we'll see partly cloudy to partly sunny skies as the day moves along. But notice, not a lot of moisture around the region. Storm Tracker regional radar at this hour showing rain-free skies across the state of Pennsylvania, and we will continue to see those throughout the night. Nice night, though, to be outside. If you were outside tonight, you might have been doing this. Let's look out the weather window tonight. And tonight we're looking at some nighttime soccer. This is at UPJ, and the Acacia taking on the Untouchables. Those are the two teams playing tonight. And Acacia, one of the fraternities up there, won in double overtime, just in case you were wondering. Back to the maps and temperatures tomorrow. Look how warm it will be. 80s across the region, 70s to the north and west. Could be the warmest day we've seen all week. Tonight, not a bad night. Overnight lows in the 60s, 60 in Clearfield, 62 in Altoona, 60 in Johnstown, 63 in Bedford, 63 in Huntington, under partly cloudy skies. Then tomorrow, increasing clouds as the day moves along. And yes, 85 degrees will be the high temperature in Altoona, 86 in Bedford, 81 in Johnstown, 83 in State College. St. Mary's will be at a very pleasant 79 degrees, 82 degrees in Du Bois. In your Storm Tracker 5-day outlook, then showing a chance of thunder showers tomorrow night into Wednesday. Notice the temperatures, 20 degrees colder on Wednesday, 62 degrees Thursday. Clouds move out of here. Sunshine returns by Friday, partly cloudy, 62, and Saturday back into the 50s. So after record-breaking temperatures again tomorrow, we'll be 30 degrees colder by the weekend.
But even that 54 degrees on Saturday, that's right in line for this time.
That's where we should be for this time of year. So the warm weather getting out of here back to around normal by Saturday.
All right, thanks, Don. Appreciate it. Some local singers are Big Apple bound.
I'm gonna run the chain in the morning, Lord. I'm gonna
The Central High School Choir in Martinsburg is leaving for New York this week to sing at the Statue of Liberty. We caught up with them rehearsing yesterday. Good luck to them. They sound great. It's a problem that keeps many of you up at nights, literally. How you can get the shut-eye you need. Coming up in Healthcast.
I'm Jeff Sharilla. NCAA championship is in the books. Kentucky fans are happy. We'll talk to some of them right after the break.
The news doesn't stop while you sleep.
You get a crew there right now.
How about the Red Cross?
10 News this morning gets you going every morning with the latest news from overnight.
We do have some new information on this late-breaking story.
Plus, get the Storm Tracker 10 forecast every 10 minutes, guaranteed.
There's a front draped across Pennsylvania. Doesn't look.
Reach for your first cup of coffee with David Price, Carolyn Donaldson, and Regina Miller. Count on 10 News for more news and more weather than any other station. Every morning from 5:30 till 8. Live, local, late breaking. Comedy to heat up your night. Tomorrow.
Hi, welcome to Tool Time.
Tim's show gets a new...
Producer! We don't need a producer. I run the show.
Oh, I'll be running the show.
This little red-headed little...
See Tim get mad. Oh. See Tim go through roof. See Tim's wife get even.
Little red-headed thing about this big.
Yep.
I can take her.
Home improvement.
Tomorrow at 7.
From Russia with Love, the Arc of Center County is proud to bring the world-famous Bolshoi Ballet to the Bryce Jordan Center Wednesday, April 8th at 7:30. This classic production displays the beauty and grandeur that is the lifeblood of Russian dancing. The stars of the Bolshoi will provide an unparalleled dance experience in their only Northeast performance.
A portion of the proceeds will benefit the Arc of Center County. For ticket information, call 1-800-863-3336.
Start your engines with 10 Sports. I'm Kelly Goodman, and you can count on 10 News for the most complete NASCAR racing coverage all season long. It's all here from start to finish. 10 News is the only station that takes you to the track for in-your-face excitement. Big stars and fast cars. The most highlights, the best highlights. 10 Sports, live, local, late breaking.
Comedy to heat up your night. Tomorrow.
10 cents a bottle and 10 cents a can. We're pulling in $500 a man.
Steinbrenner thinks George is going crazy. I got a flash for you, young man. You're not Corpus Mentis. You got some bats in the belfry.
Steinbrenner had me committed. I'm in the nuthouse.
And Jerry's car is stolen.
We got him. Good work, Kramer. This is incredible. We're right on the sky like stink on a monkey.
Tomorrow at 7:30. Now Healthcast with Charlotte Ames.
Are you functioning as well as you should be? If not, maybe it's because you're too tired and you don't even realize it. false. You need less sleep as you get older. Your body can adjust to night shift work. Turning the radio up will keep you from falling asleep at the wheel. If you don't know that the answer to all these questions is false, you may not be getting enough sleep, and that could be putting you in danger.
For example, most Americans don't realize you need 8 hours of sleep to function optimally. Similarly, they don't realize that lack of sleep or a sleep disorder can have profound impact on the daily functioning in terms of productivity, safety, and quality of life.
About a fourth of the people in a recent survey said they've fallen asleep while driving in the past year.
Drowsy driving is a public health concern which should alarm all of us. Conservatively, 1,500 Americans die a year due to falling asleep at the wheel.
Maybe a sleep disorder is causing your problems. Once you know the symptoms, a doctor or sleep specialist can help you. You may need to change your behavior, use medication or a medical device. Some people even need surgery. So if you don't get enough sleep or have trouble sleeping, don't ignore the problem. You can reach the National Sleep Foundation website at www.sleepfoundation.org or call the National Sleep Foundation at 1-888-NSF-SLEEP. It's National Sleep Awareness Week, so what better time to start? With Healthcast, I'm Charlotte Ames.
All right, Charlotte, thanks. A postal employee has residents along his route doing a double take. You might say he's trying to skirt around the rules, so to speak. We'll give you a look.
Comedy to heat up your night tomorrow.
10 cents a bottle and 10 cents again. We're pulling in $500 a man.
Steinbrenner thinks George is going crazy. I got a flash for you, young man. You're not compos mentis. You got some bats in the belfry.
Steinbrenner had me committed. I'm in the nut house.
And Jerry's car is stolen.
We got him. Good work, Kramer. This is incredible. We're right on the sky like stink on a monkey.
Tomorrow at 7:30. Storm Tracker 10. The team. The tools. The technology. Tom Casey and Don Schwenecker, the region's most experienced weather team. Storm Tracker 10.
Next time on Martha Stewart Living.
Every year in early spring, I try to come up with a new plant combination to fill my outdoor urns.
Get ready for spring by planting urns that will last into summer.
Make sure the pot has a good drainage hole.
Then bake an Italian cookie of the week.
And they certainly are. Ugly, but good. Brutti ma buoni.
On the next Martha Stewart Living.
Monday at 10. 10 News, live, local, late breaking.
Do you need homework? Help!
Help is just a phone call away. WTAJ, Giant Eagle, and PSCA bring you the Homework Hotline Monday through Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Teachers are on call to answer your questions about math, geography, English, science, history, and more.
If you need help with homework,
1-800-94-TEACH.
Homework Hotline on call for you.
Whenever you're in an accident, you need to ask for us. Customers have called us to let us know that the car is on its way here, to find out that the car never got here. You don't have to let another towing company pick that car up. We have 3 of our own tow trucks that are out on the road 24 hours a day. We'll come to the scene, pick your car up, bring it back, and take care of things the next day. We are professionals.
This 10 Sports segment is brought to you by Subway, the way a sandwich should be. You're watching 10 Sports with Jeff Sharilla. Live, local, late breaking.
March Madness might be officially over, but they're still celebrating here at Cobra's Lounge in Altoona. This, the unofficial headquarters for Kentucky here in Pennsylvania. This is a big sports town with Kentucky, the owner, Steve Horton, a big Kentucky fan. We'll get to him in a minute, but first let's check out the championship highlights from Utah versus Kentucky for the national championship game. This started out for Rick Majerus, their first title appearance since 1944. Rick Majerus leading the way, but close first half, Kentucky goes cold from the outside. Off the miss, Andre Miller, the long outlet to Jensen, and then another miss. The running Utes off and running. Jensen gets the basket and the foul. Utah a 10-point lead at the break. Second half, though, the Cats come back down 12, and they tie things up. Cameron Mills from long range. Bang, game tied at 58. Next possession, Jeff Shepard with the steal. All the way in for the jam. Kentucky up by 2, 60-58. The Utes go on a 6-0 run. Back come the Cats. Shepard with the drive and the pull-up. Kentucky in the lead for good. Shepard, your Final Four MVP. Utah never gets back on track. Wayne Turner finishes the jam. Kentucky goes on to win the championship. The final 78-69. The Cats erasing the largest second-half deficit in tournament history.
We need to rebound the ball better. And defensively, obviously, we need to get some better stops. I thought we did a better job. We started to double down on Mike Doliak because he was doing an excellent job inside and got our big guys in foul trouble. But we got some great play, great individual play, and great team effort all the way around, all year long.
Now, I said this is the unofficial headquarters. Heck, tonight this is the official Kentucky headquarters. We got the banners, the Kentucky UK, the championship banner back here. From 1996, they're going to have to get another one here, and we're going to bring in the owner of Cobra's Lounge, Steve Horton. And I know you were happy. Did you have any doubts in the second half?
I had no doubts in this. I told everybody here in the second half, Kentucky would win by 7. That's what I predicted. I predicted by 7. That's what I predicted tonight.
New head coach, Tubby Smith. I know you've met Rick Pitino. Did you have any doubts that Tubby Smith would be able to bring a championship in his first year?
No, well, Tubby Smith come into an organization like that, you know, down in the Kentucky region, you know, everybody's skeptical of Tubby Smith coming in and coaching, but myself, I never had a doubt. You can ask anybody here. I had Kentucky going all the way, all the way.
Now you think they're partying here? How about down in Knoxville, Tennessee? The Lady Vols 3 straight championships. They're going home. They got the championship trophy out with Pat Summitt. They're celebrating the unprecedented 3rd straight title. Shamika Holtzclaw and company, head coach Pat Summitt with her 6th title. And this should be, they should be in the hunt again next year. The Lady Vols only graduate 1 senior. Now, while basketball season's wrapping up, the Pirates just getting their season underway. Their home opener is in a couple of weeks, but they go on the road to start the season in 2 days. They go at Montreal. Today they wrapped up their exhibition season. They got their 25-man roster down to the limit by putting Tommy Gregg into the minor leagues. Checking the board from today, the Pirates lose 7-3. They go to Montreal on Wednesday. Exhibition, or I should say preseason, to high school action from this afternoon. Great day for a game at Bellwood. Claysburg picking up the first run. Heilman with the base hit. The Dogs on top 3-2. Bottom of the inning, Bellwood gets it back. Adam Cherry with the rip to score. Jeremy Geyer. Claysburg gets a 3-run homer from Brian Ritchie as the Dogs go on to win it 11-9 as we check the scoreboard. Claysburg 1-0 on the year. Mount Union goes to 2-0 with a 10-0 win over Hollidaysburg. And in softball, Cambria Heights beat Central 12-1. Alicia Poole with 10 strikeouts for the win. And I'll tell you what, they're still celebrating here at Cobras. That's it from here. Kentucky, 2 championships in the last 3 years. Luke, send it back to you.
All right, Jeff, thanks a lot. Quite a cast of characters down there. Having a good time. Don's back with your wake-up weather, and then a postman delivers on the unusual.
Evan, roll that video whenever you want.
Tell Master Control we're ready to go live with the information they need.
Altitude, both mics. Ready to stand by. Okay, give us control, mics, cue them.
Pause that tape in 11, please. Luke's mic and cue.
They're giving away the American dream.
Is Skylink 10 rolling?
Next line, boost it.
Let's set up for the
10
live
News.
shot right over here.
We have some breaking news.
The only station that gives you live coverage anywhere in the region. 10 News. Live, local, late breaking.
It's not a national emergency, it's a neighborhood fire. Yet for the families who lost their homes, it's a major disaster.
What does the Red Cross do in a situation like this?
We're here to help the families. We give them food and blankets, and we provide shelter.
I was with the families last night, and thank goodness they didn't lose their lives. But in so many ways, they did. When people think of the Red Cross, they think of hurricanes and blood drives, but there's so much more.
The Red Cross is always involved in the community. It's neighbor helping neighbor.
Who pays for all of this to happen?
We help people, people help us.
First to respond with care and relief. Count on the Red Cross to be there for your family. But we're not a government agency. We rely on you. Call the Red Cross because your help can't wait.
When the sun goes down, the lights come up, and a familiar sound breaks the silence of late night. Tom Snyder.
Don't stop me there, Tom.
Can I ask you something, just one guy to another? He has a way of making people talk. I have to confess. He listens.
I don't know what's right and what's wrong.
People are just very intrigued. That's a big statement.
I just was touched. I was tickled.
That's where I draw the line. The Late Late Show with Tom Snyder. What is our fascination with this man? He comes out with the moon and illuminates the night.
Daytime's most inspiring half hour on the next Gayle King Show.
We made a family decision to adopt Sabra.
Grandparents who chose to raise their children's children.
Did you ever feel overwhelmed and think, I cannot do it, or
oh, yeah.
You did?
Of course. I had 5 sons, and I always wanted a daughter, and she is my love.
Meet women who sacrificed their golden years to care for the grandchildren they love. Next, Gayle King.
Tuesday at 10:30. 10 News, live, local, late breaking.
Welcome back to 10 News. A look at your Storm Tracker 10 wake-up weather. Tomorrow morning, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s as you head out to work. So maybe a light jacket on the way to work, but on the way home could see some record-breaking temperatures.
All right. Once again, right?
A hot day again.
All right. Thanks a lot, Don. Well, finally, you can call it a one-man protest by a man in heat. 80-degree heat, that is. Postman Scott Shortred was photographed delivering mail in a skirt. He did it after a supervisor told him he couldn't wear shorts until next month. Well, Scott thought that was kind of unfair, since female postal employees have the option of pants or skirts. So Scott altered his pants into a skirt. Post office spokesman in Asbury Park, New Jersey, says if he wants to wear a skirt, that's fine, but no shorts until the postmaster says so. A little bit of controversy there, huh?
You know, last time I had a skirt on, whew, it was nice and breezy.
It was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, I guess he's back to the slacks, and they'll just have to wait for some time in the month of April to put the shorts on.
To see the shorts on. You know what? You'll want those slacks on the rest of the week. Colder temperatures move back in. Regina Miller will have that coming up tomorrow morning.
All right, that's our report for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Luke Michaels. Good morning to you.
The address is CBS.com. Welcome home to the world.